A report issued by the World Food Programme earlier this month warned that the Russian invasion of Ukraine may spark a global food crisis. Average global food prices had already been moving steadily upward since the COVID-19 disruption, increasing about 50% since the mid-2020s. Following the Russian invasion, the Food and Agriculture Organization's Food Price Index reached its highest level on record, exceeding the previous highs of the 2008 and 2011 food crises. But what exactly is happening? What's driving food prices so high, and why does this matter? Hey everyone, I'm Noah Zerbe. I'm a professor of global politics at California State Polytechnic University, Humboldt. In this video series, I try to explain the concepts and theories behind current events, all in 2 minutes or less. The current increase in global food prices is being driven by several factors. First, the impact of the COVID pandemic and lockdowns had led to supply chain disruptions affecting food supply chains worldwide. These disruptions were increasing food prices even before Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But the invasion caused further disruptions to global food supplies and concerns about the durability of such disruptions. While many economists had speculated that the COVID-19 caused disruptions were transitory in nature and thus could be expected to last a relatively short time and ultimately sort themselves out, the impact of the war in Ukraine is likely to have a longer-term impact, leading to increased food prices not just in current markets, but in futures markets as well. There's a couple of reasons for this. First, Russia and Ukraine are both major food exporters in their own right. Together, Russia and Ukraine exports account for about a quarter of global wheat and barley exports and about 20% of global corn exports and as much as 80% of the world's sunflower oil trade. Ukrainian exports are likely to be severely reduced as a result of the war in the country, and Russian exports are likely to be curtailed by strict sanctions on the country, leading to increased food prices for many items, and particularly concerning for countries like Egypt, Indonesia, Turkey, Nigeria, Algeria, and others which rely on global markets to secure food for domestic consumers. The NATO-led sanctions on Russia are also impacting global fuel and fertilizer prices, which have a knock-on effect on global food prices. Russia is one of the world's leading producers of fertilizer, and prices of fertilizer are closely linked to the prices of natural gas. The increases in oil and natural gas prices, combined with the loss of Russian fertilizer exports, has already led to a near doubling of fertilizer prices in the past year, and the increased costs will be reflected in higher food prices. Finally, global weather patterns have not been cooperative in other regions of the world. In early March, China warned that its winter wheat crop would be the worst in history, down by as much as 20%, owing primarily to poor weather. All of this raises concerns about sharp increases in food prices and food price spikes for basic items. And it's important to remember that the last time we saw these kinds of conditions, there were massive uprisings in a number of countries around the world, massive protests caused by food shortages and food price spikes. That's it for now. If you found this helpful, click the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to catch future explainers as I release them. Please leave any questions you have in the comments section below, and I'd welcome your suggestions for future explainer topics as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.